Okay, testing. Righto. That should do it. Hooray. And we are live, I think. Are we live? I believe we're live. It's a bit difficult to tell at present. Is everything recording? Is everything filming? Damn, this whole system is still very, very confusing to me. I do apologize for that. But maybe let's just check the YouTube channel to see if it's live. I am so sorry for this complete kerfuffle here. Let's take a look. Doesn't seem like I'm live, actually. Hang on. How the hell do I even do this? It says I'm live and it says I've got people watching, so... What the hell? Why is this not... Hang on. Why is this not recording? Righto, is that going to work? That should work. Ah, yes, here we are. Now we are actually live, actually working on this blasted thing. So, let's just check. Yes, completely live, 100%. Hello, everyone. Bit of different location at the moment because it's 1 a.m. in the morning, and I have to remain a little bit quiet because the rest of the family's asleep, but I think you all know the gist right now. It's a bit of a smashing evening, I suppose. I wonder if this is working perfectly. I should probably get this sent off to all of these social media accounts just so that people can do it. Streaming now. And, ooh, that did not work at all. Let's see. Why am I doing this so poorly? Let us try this properly. There we go. And now to add that to Facebook as well. I'm not seeing anyone in the chat. Ah, yeah, there is one person in the chat. Hooray! One viewer in this, well, very, very late period of time. So, I suppose I should give a little bit of background here. I'm not the biggest fan of Smash in the world, and I would have actually preferred a proper direct in this instance. But, you know, it goes already for now. I do have some notes on some Smash characters I am hoping for, which I will get to in a moment, but, let us just get this fixed up first so that people can actually get notified. Here we go. Yes. Springtrap for Smash. No, I gotta do the donkey voice. Springtrap for Smash, baby. Yeah, Real Direct in February does seem like it would work. Especially if they've got Xenoblade Definitive Edition coming out in April, according to that that leaked listing. Was it Denmark? I feel like it was Denmark. I could be wrong, though. I could be completely wrong. So, the final DLC Smash character, which will have a reaction video. God, I can't believe I used to hate this whole concept of reaction videos. Unfortunately, this time I've actually got this whole, setup going. It's really funny, having to move all my capture card equipment down here and all my streaming equipment down here. I've got 2 laptops and a monitor over here. It is quite crazy. But anyway, let us take a look at who would probably be the best in this situation. Looking from the leaks, although I'm not really sure if it's leaks or not, Dante is appearing to be one of the most likely characters. There's been sort of semi-announced to have something on this date on the Devil May Cry Twitter page. And I could see Dante working. He's definitely a very varied character. Very varied, a bit of alliteration there. Dante's just gonna show up eating pizza and be like, "Hey, I'm DLC at that." I could see him at the end. One thing I do actually find is that potentially they could have two Smash Brothers characters in this whole thing. Oh, looks like Nintendo's actually finally added it to the main page, and it's yeah, close the player. Yeah, just open that for later. That's gonna be great later on. But yeah, that's all set up. He's got a very wide weapons selection. I feel because weapons are his deal. He doesn't use he uses some demonic powers. Oh, I'm not too sure. I haven't actually played Devil May Cry, but I feel like there's a lot of differentiation from Bayonetta. Hey, I thought her inclusion was pretty neat, especially now that I have played the Bayonetta games. Super excited for 3, and I gotta find time to play some of the original Devil May Cry games on the Switch, because I have downloaded them. But, you know the deal. Other characters I would like. I remember a couple of months ago there was a quote-unquote leak about a tag team fighter. Originally I thought that could have been Akira from Astral Chain, but it is fairly unlikely at this phase. Yeah, especially with the spirits thing that happened recently, because now they've gotten a bunch of Astral Chain spirits. It's never actually been confirmed that spirits deconfirm characters, and if they do buck that trend, it would be rather nice, but I'm not holding my breath. Akira would be great, but I think that whole tag team character has pretty much been deconfirmed, although if there is a tag team character, I'm not sure who they could pick. I mean, what counts as tag team? Maybe Pokemon Trainer could count or something like that. So, by that logic, although Smash does have a tendency to, maybe not in this DLC pack, but damn, the only tag team character I can really think of is Laura and Jin from Xenoblade Torna. Now, if Laura and Jin from Xenoblade Torna came in, that would flip. Can't particularly shout in this kind of situation because everyone's asleep. But, yeah, they said the first pack of DLC will be entirely, they didn't say entirely third party, I believe. I believe they said entirely characters you would not expect in these kinds of circumstances. What else have I got? Well, yes, so one thing I think would be an interesting addition to the roster would just be some form of shooter. It depends on, I'm fine with anyone. Of course, the two prime candidates are Doomslayer and, Master Chief. I haven't played either of their games. I really got to get into Doom. But I feel they are unlikely. Not unwelcome. I think that would be really, really nice. But I feel likely. Maybe Travis Touchdown. I feel he is greatly underestimated in this whole Smash thing. Something here tells me we're going to get Travis. Maybe not now. Maybe not later. Just eventually. I think the Astral Chain character would be like Rosalina or Ice Climbers being two characters on... Well, that's not quite how the games worked. Basically, imagine JoJo, but you've got multiple stands that you can switch between, so I think it will be more like Pokemon Trainer in that regard. Apologies. What else? Yeah, Three Houses rep should not be Byleth. I love Three Houses. It's a bloody brilliant game, and any of the Three Lords would do great, but Byleth would be a terrible choice considering the massive amount of sword fighters in this godforsaken game. I mean, even though I love Fire Emblem as a franchise, tone it down a bit, and if you do bring in another Fire Emblem character, be a bit more creative. Although I don't think I don't think they're going to add Three Houses into the game. Something tells me it's not going to happen. Just call it a hunch. Yeah, one character I absolutely do not want at all, and y'all gonna hate me for this, Gino. Get him the fuck out of this. I do not want Gino at all. Fuck Gino. I don't know why. I can't explain why. I do not have any logical means of explaining this. It's just personal preference, and it can get fucked. I really do not give a rat's ass about Gino. Jeez, what is with my throat today? It's just gone a bit wibbly. Probably from talking to customers at work. What else we got here? At the bottom of the page, I've written this. Well, did I write this? This great big text saying Waluigi. Okay. I suppose. Anyway, so it's a 35-minute Smash Direct, which means one of a few things. One, we may end up getting more than one character. Now, they did spend an entire thing dedicated to Terry, they did spend an entire thing dedicated to Banjo, but at times they've also, don't forget, there was the Smash Direct where they also showed off the Mii fighters, with Sans, and, well, what else was there? They brought back the home run contest. If they do bring back another game mode, one game mode I am extremely hoping they manage to bring back, Smash Run from 3DS. I had a shit ton of fun playing that back in the day. I only got a Wii U recently, so Smash 3DS was my introduction into the franchise. But who knows? Who knows in this sort of situation? What about Azura? Azura's, wow. That's a deep cut. That's deep cut. I don't think that's in public consciousness enough. Although, if they remastered Azura, and the Smash Bros. Thing was to develop hype for an Azura's Wrath remaster, maybe, because Smash is a great marketer for franchises. It really, really does well. I think one of the main examples of that would be Shulk for Xenoblade 1 back in the day, which reminds me, I really, really want another Xenoblade rep. For those who don't know, Xenoblade 1, favourite game of all time, which is why I went absolutely apeshit over the remaster that's hopefully coming out in April or May, not coming out at the end of the year. Please come out in the first half of the year. I need Xenoblade in my life, and I must hold it in my grasp. Please. Now it's Rhine time. I'm on a mission to convince most of my co-workers into playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I know one of my former co-workers, who's now actually working in the film industry, is most definitely getting it because he's played the 3DS version and he's going to be super hyped for this. So far, I think I've convinced about 3 or 4 people who have Switches at work, because there's a lot of people at my workplace that own a Switch. In fact, we all do an online group together, one of those online Switch family groups. We split the difference. And for 2 of them, I had to do the unthinkable. I promised them I'd play Fortnite with them for one session. Yeah, you can judge me as much as you like. You can judge me absolutely as much as you like. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna fucking regret that. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, King Ganon, my favorite JRPG of all time, Xenoblade 1. See, for me, it's my absolute favorite game, period, of all time. And it's probably going to become my favorite game on the Switch as well, just by default. My current favorite Switch game is Final Fantasy XII. I absolutely love that game. I did not expect to like that game that much, but when I saw the trailer, it intrigued me and such. Let's see, about 10 minutes left, and I'm already out of things to say. Usually when I say, "Ooh, I never expect this to happen," it just sometimes happens. For example, I said, Xenoblade 1 Chronicles Remaster. That would be pretty nice. But then I don't suppose it would ever happen, and then bam, that happened. Same thing with Fire Emblem, Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. Oh, I do want to remaster that, but it will probably never happen. So, Laura and Jin in Smash. It would be really nice, but it probably will never happen. Just change your Fortnite character to Rhine or Shulk and use the same one line every time you kill. Maybe. That does sound quite fun. Although I'm not going to use Shulk or Rhine. I better try to keep it down just so I don't actually... What I'll do is... Don't forget me! You're done! That's just me in Fortnite. Okay, that's what I'm going to do in Fortnite. I'm going to be Captain Padrick in Fortnite. Pups Creek! Behave! Ethernet! Captain Padrick was actually some of the inspiration for Vaughn in many of the Dr. Lockdown videos I've produced, although before he was in Dr. Lockdown, he was in Dungeons & Dragons. He got me kicked out of a campaign, actually, but I imported him over to another campaign. In fact, James Wong, who you've seen on the channel, he's actually the guy who runs it. He's a bloody awesome DM, I have to say. still 10 minutes. It was actually 10 minutes earlier. Earlier it was 11 minutes. Jeez, this suspense is killing me. Let's switch cameras at this point. Let's switch cameras to this setup. There we go, just so you can see I had it in the background all ready to go. It's not just going to be me without any fucking footage, because that would be bloody ridiculous. Yeah, maybe let's also start chucking this around in the Discords to see if anyone else wants to come and watch, because I'm a pretty shitty streamer and there's no one watching my content. Yes. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. We'll see if we can get the whole gang here. Oh wait, there was one actual thing I did forget to mention about this whole shebang. Call me crazy, but I would very much like the Untitled Goose to appear as an assist trophy. Am I too weird for wanting something like that? I think it would be a pretty interesting addition. Let's just, 1 second, almost there. Boom. And nope. And boom. And that should do it. Okay. Done-a-Rooney. And, didn't really add much, but hey, 6 concurrent viewers is better than nothing, I suppose. Who really cares about view counts anyway? I'm just here to have some fun. Maybe let's bring this down and ready to go. Out of curiosity, I wonder if the audio, if the audio is poor, please tell me, because I can easily fix it in the thing. Oh yeah, so many say Eggman, but what about Dr. Wily or Sigma? Who's Sigma? Is that Star Fox or Kirby, the 2 franchises I don't play, or maybe F-Zero? Because I know Sigma from Red vs. Blue, but that's not a gaming character. Forgive me, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Anyway, almost there, almost there. This is good shit, by the way. It's Stollen. It's a German Christmas cake. I know a lot of people pronounce it Stollen, but no, it's Stollen. Sigma's from Mega Man. Oh, I don't play much Mega Man. Been meaning to get in that franchise. Story of my life. Meaning to get into franchises, never being able to. Okay, Sigma from Mega Man X. Look him up. I'll take a look at him right now, actually. Mega Man X Sigma. Not gonna mess with the laptop that's got the thing on. Oh, that guy! Oh, fuck me, that's a pretty good boss design. Yeah, I guess Mega Man's always had really good character design. And I suppose that is no difference. I would make a pretty decent character, but I feel he'd be relegated to an assist trophy. A second round of assist trophies would be pretty beneficial, I reckon. Especially with some more indie representation. That would be bloody nice. Read the... Oh, yeah. What is up with the comic industry as a whole? It's just very, very bizarre at the moment. Everything's in a bit of a rough and tumble. It's a good thing I'm not a huge comic nerd or anything like that. I like the occasional comic, you know. What comics am I reading at the moment? Oh man, I'm way behind on Stand Still, Stay Silent, or whatever it's called. Jeez, I really got to get back onto that. Is that still going? Wow, I really better read that. 5 minutes to go. Better put on the headphones. God, I really hope the audio is not fucked up when the actual presentation starts. That would be a nightmare in this instance. Alrighty. 12:55. Almost there. Almost bloody there. Will it be the weirdest Smash character to appear? Just like the most bonkers Smash character? I guess a Tetris block would be the most bonkers Smash character in this instance. Just a weird move set, lining things up to, you know, attack opponents. I suppose. I still don't understand the whole obsession with Goku in Smash. I just don't. Is it just a meme? It's got to just be a meme like Shrek. Let me actually just adjust that a bit. That should do it. Ugh. I mean, technically, if you want to talk about animation characters that have more of a chance, then I'd probably say that, well, who's appeared in a game before? Like, does that get The Witcher out of that? Because I don't think The Witcher would have a good chance. Although I guess the games were massively popular, more so than the books until recently. Maybe. No. I don't think there are any rules with Smash anymore. Oh no, you can't bring this character back because it's licensed by Konami, and fuck Konami. No, he's back because everyone is here. Oh no, you can't have Banjo because oh no, there they are. Oh no, you can't have weird left field characters. Oh no, they're Piranha Plant. Is anyone still playing Piranha Plant? It does seem a little bit weird. The most weird, Sakurai jumps into the TV himself and says, "I'm the last DLC." That would be very gratuitous. And besides, I think he could just use a Mii fighter. That's actually the argument against Layton. You could just have a Layton Mii. Oh. Any one of these whole kind of characters that I mentioned earlier. I think especially Travis. Travis will probably get me the most excited just because it's the one franchise I really, really want to get into. I've still got, I've mentioned this several times, but I've still got Travis Strikes Again signed by Sura Goichi, and yet to play it, but really should. Plus I really want to play, is No More Heroes on the Wii, or, I think No More Heroes 2 is on, let me see, no, I know the first one's on the GameCube, but if the second one's on the Wii, I might be able... It is on the Wii, so the Wii U can play that. I should probably play that. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Doom Guy would be a pretty good choice there. 2 minutes to go. You know, I almost got the time of this stream wrong. It was completely fucked up. The Vooks article that I was looking off listed Brisbane, and I thought, oh, yes, the same time zone. Turns out they don't follow daylight savings. Like, what the fuck? But I guess if they're behind us in that whole situation, then so be it. I have to wait out to 1 a.m. as opposed to 2 a.m. Unfortunate as it may be, it is the case that it is. I'm surprised I have an excellent connection on my end. The last time I tried to stream, it was horrible connection, and the last time I streamed, I also had horrible everything, but I suppose this is going to be alright. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. I don't think Hades is going to get in. Not many people outside, like, people who don't play Kid Icarus know who Pit is. They know who Palutena is. They don't know Hades. I don't think Hades is that distinct. Yeah, I mean, a couple of people thought it was Hades when Bayonetta was announced, but that's about it. I highly doubt it's going to be Hades. If it was Hades, I'd probably be a bit disappointed. It's looking like Dante's going to be the main pick, but something tells me we might... Something tells me we might get 2 characters. And if we do, bloody brilliant. Here we go. I think we got this. Okay. Come on. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash
Who
Bros.
are we
Ultimate
going
on
to
Sora
get in
Limited.
this situation?
We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly
Travis,
anyone knows what we'll be
Travis,
announcing today,
Travis,
even on Nintendo's
Travis,
The
Travis,
development team and
Travis.
have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy.
Please, just don't be shit. Although even if it is shit, we got more DLC coming, so maybe. Just maybe.
so it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time.
No, I want it now, damn it.
think
I
even
want it
many
now.
Nintendo employees will be surprised
shit, I gotta be
to see
quiet.
this and say, "Wow, really?"
I love how they got the background
So,
guys,
let's
the
all
other
share in the fun of
developers
getting our
playing the
hands
whole
on
thing.
latest information.
Because they laugh in the background and they give a bit extra
However,
things.
even if you say, "That's not the character I was picturing," I hope you don't have any hard feelings.
Okay, we're gonna have
The
someone
fighter
weird.
reveals it you. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty quickly. Now, let's do this.
The last pack. Byleth? Oh, Jesus, really? Okay, I mean, not the best Three Houses character, but still pretty alright.
The forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
Unless it's the Three Lords, but, oh well. Still, Three Houses rep. Just, please don't be a sword character, I swear to God.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
I remember this scene from the game.
I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
I think this is where they're gonna change it. This is where they're gonna change it to match the whole Smash thing.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet,
It doesn't even feel like a
There's no
Smash
other
Direct
choice.
when they switch to this. It just feels like I'm playing Three
you
Houses
must
again.
join Smash.
Say that.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Okay, this is actually pretty hype now that I think about it. I said it was a bit disappointing, but still, not too bad, I suppose. So many people are gonna be.
Consumes even the darkness itself.
Oh God, that is so fucking ridiculous. The delivery of that line, it's so ridiculous. Oh, so a part whip user. Okay, this is alright. This is alright. It could be worse, let's just say that. Would like the Lords, but this is fine.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see.
Get wrecked, son!
Are there? You wield the sword as well. What will you do?
They know.
So that is how you plan to win the day?
This
So
is
be it.
just
I'll
fucking
reward your
stupid.
cleverness this time.
They know. They know. Oh? Oh, that is... Okay, now that is cool. That's ridiculous. This trailer is both parts hilarious and awesome. Okay, I wasn't on board before this, but
Of anyone,
this is
you should be
alright.
able to handle the hero's relics. With Aaron
At least they're acknowledging that they've got way too many Fire Emblem swordsmen.
use Amir's overwhelming
Ah. So I guess this is kind of tag team, I suppose, because they swap out weapons close, I guess. It just reminds me, I gotta finish Three Houses in that instance.
Each weapon matches a direction.
Oh, that's actually pretty neat. No!
Your will and mine be now
Okay, final smash is gonna be with the Three Lords. Three Lords, right?
to you.
Oh, no?
Sides of time are revealed.
No? Okay.
Show the world.
Okay, well, that's not bad. They got me thoroughly convinced. That is pretty good. The internet is gonna be fucking pissed, though. It's the fucking posters. Yeah, god damn it.
Yes, there you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last
I guess you
so
could
it's still
say
very new. Even
Hose
so, you'll soon be able to play
mad.
them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Ah.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase.
All this shit aside about too many Fire Emblem characters, having Garrick mark as a stage, magnifique.
I'll explain a few things, so don't.
See, I think I spent more time in Garrick mark than I did actually fighting in the game, so what does that say about Fire Emblem?
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem.
God damn it. I shouldn't be laughing at that. I shouldn't be, but...
The Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing in Japan?
The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games.
And yet everyone pesters you to play Advance Wars instead, so...
Well, it's tactical.
That's a thing?
It simulates combat. You
Hang
can
on.
think of it
Is
as
he
using
going to be
pieces
playing with
of
4
board.
controllers this time to
In other
demonstrate all the
words, a game
swords?
in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
Sakurai grows 2 extra arms and starts playing 4 controllers.
Talk about tactical games of that era. There were lots of ones.
Not gonna lie, I was not convinced on this thing, but this is pretty good. This is actually pretty convincing. I'm okay with this. That's a pretty good way to round it out.
Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
Yep, I do not play with permadeath, and I'll admit it. I'm a fucking casual, and you can call me that as much as you like.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone, and you couldn't use them again.
Unless you play casual mode.
Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
I don't really like whatchamacallit. There's Phoenix mode where you just heal within battle. I didn't really like that. I just like what they had in Awakening. That was a nice balance.
The game's stories
Should I really finish Fates? That's another game I never finished. Okay, that settles it. Tomorrow, or I guess today, because it's 1 AM, I'm going to get back to finishing 3 Houses.
And 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special.
They're going to not have the count. They're not going to have the counter because they're going to have the switching weapons, right? Bye-bye, counter.
To reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter.
That's actually quite clever. I never considered it as such. People are still mad at its chat and it's hilarious. Oh god. Relax. If you're mad about this, we have tons more DLC coming.
Thinking 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games.
That's a lot of games.
In the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
Didn't even bother translating this part, god damn it. I gotta say that official artwork they've got at the back there, it's really quite lovely.
There you go, 17.
Oh, 17 games and it came out in 2017.
So
Nice
you
touch.
saw how I was counting
Wait,
in a weird way,
it's only
right?
17.
I was counting in binary.
Was it 17? I thought it came out in 2018.
This is 0. Fold this
Hang
here
on.
and you get 1, and then
Did he get the date wrong on that, or did I read it wrong?
1 equals 3.
That's weird.
This would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
I could have sworn it came out in 2019, actually. It's very weird.
And you get 17. Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
Oh dear.
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Sakurai always memes
What
in
is
these
Fire Emblem
streams.
3 Houses?
These are more meme streams.
In Japanese, the male version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu. But in English, they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a perfect.
Okay, I'm hearing this remix. I'm hearing the remix of the main theme. It's gonna be great to have some of these songs in the game.
Through their school life, and well, you end up fighting the other houses.
You're not finding other houses unless you recruit them all. Yeah, wiki recruitment, baby.
It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies.
Unless you recruit them. Also, fuck
To
Edelgard.
understand the concept of
Not
Fire
sexually,
Emblem
seriously.
Three
She's
Houses,
just
I played
the
an early
worst.
version of the game before its release.
Should have let her die at the beginning of it.
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter.
God damn it.
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it. And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
That's something even, you know, I had an issue with. A lot of walkthroughs just did not exist.
The game has
Had to
multiple
use
routes and the outcome of
IGN. Especially for tea
the
time.
experience will vary depending on the route you
Word of
take,
advice,
and many of the
if you're
characters
playing
you
this
meet
game,
adopt different roles in
skip
the story.
tea time. Just go for the
I'll try to
meals.
avoid
It is
spoilers
much,
when I'm
much
talking about
easier.
Spider. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming
Alright.
2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
I don't get how that's
Therefore,
supposed to be
some of
funny.
what's about to
It might
show
be lost in
might differ a bit
translation.
from the finished version.
Probably textures and such, I
As
imagine.
always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes.
So basically,
Here I go.
he's being boundary broken. Here we go. How little swords is
So,
it?
this is our new fighter, Byleth. Sadly,
Get
the
that
lacking
sword
in
out of here. We don't
maybe
need
a
that
bit
fucking
better than
sword.
Robin's, but
Sword.
that's about
Get
all
that
you can
fucking
say
sword
for
out of here.
Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
So, sort of like,
The
the
hero's
Belmonts, I
relic
suppose?
changes
Which is
depending on
pretty
the
cool.
direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is
Ah.
a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones.
Yeah, but the question
and there's a
is,
reason for that.
can you go upside down?
First, let's
'Cause
talk
that is
about
one of the
weapon Byleth
key
uses
things
for upward input,
with the bow.
the sword of the
It
creator.
has to be upside down. If it's not
The
upside
sword of the
down,
creator here is
it can get
Byleth's
fucked.
default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
so yeah, this guy wasn't leaked, was it? Because most people were leaking Dante. I mean, we still could get a second Smash character at the end, but nah, I don't think so.
For their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead.
Looks like a
The
ribbon
hit
that way.
protection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this,
Oof.
allowing you to do
Now
infinite
that
damage.
range is broken. Oh, and it even
It
pulls
was
him up.
pretty terrifying how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
Yikes.
you can do awful things like this.
Yowzers. This guy is
That
just
said,
straight
you'll
up
launch
broken.
opponents upward until their damage reaches
Forgive me,
a
I'm not
certain percentage.
competitive Smash player at all. I'm not a competitive Smash player, but I know broken gameplay when I see some.
Careful. You may find it helpful
Oh well, at
to
the very
know
least, this direct is giving me the inspiration to go
I've
back
already
and
shown
finish
you.
Three
You can also
Houses.
use it to latch onto
Of course, you know. Blue
So,
lines.
that's
Has
the
to be
upper
blue
section.
lines.
Now, for the sideways inputs. This is Erdvar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
Yeah, a lot of
First,
the,
we'll
J-
go
the
through
Japanese
full
really
background
love
text.
using other
As
forms
you
of
can
mythology
see,
to
they have a
rename
long
their
reach.
special
Like
swords
so.
and such. Oh god, that came out wrong.
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
Yeah, not like Byleth.
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Even though it doesn't go across the entire stage, it is pretty damn long. I'm a bit disappointed where they actually
if you add
chose
an
the
upward tilt,
stage.
it will be
Like,
stronger.
it's the market area. Come on. Couldn't they have chosen the
And
bridge?
if you've knocked an opponent
Oh,
down,
yeah, bridge would have been
the
really
side attack
nice,
won't
but
hit
whatever.
unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Unless they have multiple
By
stages.
the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The
Ah.
shaft part is weaker,
Marth clone confirmed.
so it's not suited to close combat.
Blue lines is a weird way to say golden deer. Well, for the people saying that in the chat, kill every last one of them! God, I wish I could shout, but it's way too late.
Or downward in this case. Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
He's got a lot of distance of that, but I guess even though he doesn't have much movement,
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge.
yeah, he's pretty fucking broken.
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
I guess that's fair. At least it doesn't just destroy shields in this instance.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality.
So I'm looking at the group chat in that D&D group I mentioned earlier. New Smash DLC character is a Fire Emblem swordsman. Ugh.
Now,
Not just any Fire Emblem swordsman. You'll show some respect, damn it.
It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
No, Bowser, no! You had so much to give to the company, you only just took over as president. No! I wonder, is this a way of them telling us that Doug Bowser hates Fire Emblem? Could very well be.
And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When readying the move, there's a super armor effect, which allows you to withstand an attack. Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this.
Okay, that is bloody ridiculous. Oh, fan pages in the chat. Put Bionicle in Smash. Not a video game character, but yes. Put Bionicle in Smash. If there's another Smash ballot, I'm voting for the one and only Takua!
To reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
I guess this is gonna make a lot of Three Houses copies sold. Sorry, that was phrased horribly. This is gonna sell a lot of copies of Three Houses.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move.
So, hang on a moment. So, the battlefield stage is...
Plus,
wait a minute. Hang on a second. So, that... one of the stages is the market, and one of the stages is off the edge.
By the way, earlier
he's going to say that he's made multiple stages for different forms in order to show the whole of Garrett Mark. That's fucking cool. I'm not a video game character, I guess Bionicle's Heroes didn't happen again. Ugh. Well, they didn't start as a video game. Good guy revives Bionicle into Smash. You know what? That new Christian Faber project, I really hope it's Bionicle. That would be bloody brilliant. It's a fucking Smash Direct, and I'm talking about Bionicle. My life is weird as shit. But hey, any time is good to be talking about Bionicle, I suppose. Oh, Plastic Hero YouTube's here as well. Old Games here. Ah, this stream is much more successful than the Game Awards. Ho fucking Ray. Good guy for Smash. The Bionicle memes.
It seems pretty straightforward, right?
I really hope the Sakoda Lego Ideas project gets produced. See, he's displaying all these Byleth things, and I'm just talking about fucking Bionicle.
Until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels.
So at least the bow's balanced a little bit.
That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield.
Echo Fighter of Byleth, but the bow is a squid launcher.
It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light.
That is overpowered.
You can perform this move by keeping the button held down.
You know, it'd be great if Lego did these sort of directs like Nintendo does, where they announced everything, the ideas, the new sets. It would really spice things up. I feel more companies should adopt this whole direct thing. Just, not like PlayStation, who does it awfully. Ooh,
So you see, a
bumped the
situation
pop
like
filter.
this is pretty terrible. Once you've entered the stand, you won't be able to do anything.
Oof.
Which means
That
it's quite
ain't
the risky
great.
attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect.
Okay, so at least some of the things are actually...
As it is, after all,
But still, I guess you could just not use the arrow.
letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this
The
projectile.
sword, Tahu's Blade and Stars.
Byleth's final smash
Oh
is
god,
called Progenitor
now I
Guard.
can't unsee it.
In the original
I
game,
cannot
there's a move
unsee
called
that now. Thanks, fan page. I can never unsee the fact that it's Tahu's sword turned into a whip. Bit of a disappointing final
As you
smash,
can see,
though.
You team up with the mysterious Sophis and
Hang on,
launch
this
an
is a different
attack.
location again. So, is this gonna just cycle through locations? Oh yeah, no Sony at E3. Oh. E3 may be dead, but Nintendo's gonna be there, and
It's
that's
set
all
up
that
so
really
that
matters
you
anyway.
get an odd-numbered color variation
And
for
Microsoft's
male,
releasing
while
their
the
new
even-numbered
console
ones
without
for
any exclusives for the first year,
However,
so...
the third,
Yeah,
fourth, and
yeah,
fifth
E3 really
songs
is
are,
dead.
as you can see, reminiscent of
Oh, that is
Those of you
neat.
who played the original game will of course understand what I'm
Kill every last one of them, except the blue one.
color is based on Sophis, who you just saw earlier.
It's nice that I
And
actually
the seventh
recognize
and
all of
eighth
these.
variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we
Wow,
see this variation
spoilers. I'm gonna be honest, I never really liked the hair color change, so to speak, that they had in the later part of the game. Oh yeah, here we go. This I want to see. How does it cycle through? How does it cycle
For
through?
this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery.
So they've got different locations. I want to see how they do it. This
how
is going to be
Garreg
really
Mach
hype.
Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge,
Yes!
and cathedral, all in one
Oh, I
stage.
fucking love the bridge. It's the best part in the game.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of
Yeah,
them.
but where's the bathhouse? Why doesn't it cycle through the bathhouse?
First area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping.
Yeah,
The
or
guests
you
that
would
appear here
if
are
the
students
resources
of Blue
weren't so
Knights.
limited.
Dimitri,
Yeah,
Dedu,
best
and
house. Dedu's
Igor.
best boy.
Dimitri,
Dedu is
Dedu,
best
or
fucking
Igor.
boy, and you don't say anything
Their
about
names are a
it.
bit difficult to say. They're largely
Not
from the
really.
early
Maybe in
kingdom
Japanese they're
times.
difficult to
Since
say,
it's a
but
kingdom,
not
it
really.
means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri's the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye.
Had quite the difficult life, eh? Oh dear.
There are
He's
vendors
really
on
not giving
either
much
side.
away in the game.
In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but here you can break them, you see.
God damn it.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
Nice
I
touch
wonder
at the
where
very
people
least.
buy their supplies now. And in the
It's just
background, you
memeing.
can see the gatekeeper. You
Oh,
pass through this area and Fire Emblem
that's
Three,
awesome.
and you end up talking
The
to
fucking
Byleth.
gatekeeper, the best character in the whole
Moving through these
game.
areas is possible
I'm not
thanks to
being
this
ironic.
mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Okay, so we've had this whole thing over and
you're
over again in
crashing
other
back down.
stages.
We've broken
I
through
guess
the
it's pretty
ceiling and
cool.
Slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea,
No Bernadetta?
of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not
Shame
of
on you.
Edelgard. They're from the address
No
line,
Bernadetta.
and as such, they embrace their military might.
God damn you. Damn you
Is one of
all
the
to
factors
hell.
Central to the conflict.
Bloody hell.
Depending on the path you take, she'll
The
go through
one
some
character they were
areas.
supposed to add in there, and they had fucking Dorothea
You'll
again.
notice
I
there are
don't...
prominent
God,
chandeliers
they've
above
added
the
literally the
stage.
two waifus that one of my fellow D&D players is really into, and yet they didn't add Bernadetta.
However, Byleth can't actually
Whatever, I
reach it, even though
suppose.
it's their stage.
Christ.
You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go. I made it. And you can knock it down.
And then it just
Also,
disappears.
you can break this table. Like so.
He really does like his breakable
Just like
environments.
the sign that reads Fooding Cousin in the
We really
Suzuki
should have
Castle
gotten the
stage.
Gatekeeper instead of Byleth. Yes, we should have.
Close range.
The Gatekeeper is the best character.
Next up, the bridge.
I think the arrow looks a bit obnoxious in that whole thing, but well, whatever. It's minor nitpick.
It's very wide indeed.
No Ignatz either. Ah, damn it.
It's similar to the bridge of Elden Stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer. Claude,
The textures look a
and
bit
Lawrence. They belong to the
unfinished.
Lesser Alliance.
I guess they did say it wasn't quite ready yet, so that's definitely something they could improve upon. It's just the texturing. The models look great.
Many noble families. You could say that they have a wide
Looks like
assortment
maybe
of
it's just the lack of cell shading that's causing it.
of the bunch.
I don't know. Could be wrong.
Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the fourth title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess
Yeah,
once
apparently
you
there's a
face
lot
the
of references to
17th
that game.
and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like
That
a
happened to
type of
Xenoblade, by the way, as well. I think there was a Van Damme in Xenoblade Chronicles
As
X,
for
and
the
then
bridge's
again in
design,
Xenoblade Chronicles
it's just a
2.
long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's
So they
a
kind of
place
designed
where
this whole
failed
stage
to
around
succeed,
those
and in this
ranged
sense,
attacks.
think it
I
suits
suppose that's
the
alright.
player perfectly.
Still pretty bummed out we didn't get Ignatz or Bernadetta. Pretty bummed out.
The last area is the cathedral,
Nah.
only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Seta.
I have something to ask of you.
There's Seta,
Flane and I
who
are stuck in the
appears to have an
McDonald's
extremely
play
strong
place.
bond with his
It's
sister,
been
Flame.
10 hours and we are unable to
She's
get
under the
out.
protection of
Please
Hidden
send
Ray,
help.
who You can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that.
I haven't actually finished yet, so
This
I
is
don't
a
know that
simple
whole
area
thing.
of the stage.
I swear to
All
God,
it
if anyone
has
spoils it in the
is
comments, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Being the last area, it may be a place where some
And
intense
probably now,
battles
just call
will
someone a
rage.
spoil in the comments. Great fucking
It'll
job.
cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Oh, that's a pretty decent amount of time.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we
It's
go.
every Smash player's worst nightmare. All the sword
Joker!
fighters. What?
And Hero!
He's just fucking memeing.
We really made a
He's
lot.
memeing.
Banjo! By
He's
now, I think you
memeing.
know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here. But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using...
Not against
easy
CPUs,
technical
it's not.
It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad.
I'm starting to see why Toby Fox won against him.
I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
Oof.
That's scary.
Big
Invincible
fat
for a moment
oof.
here. Lots of
I
explosions.
fight for my friends. That the dumbest line you have.
Perfect shield at that, huh? Good one.
I like the remixes that they've done for this whole game. It's gonna be great to hear them in their
If I do this,
full
like this,
thing.
or like so.
Because it's not quite the same as
idea.
the opening title screen. I
There,
felt
the
the
socket button
over.
connected.
Yeah, I felt the opening title screen was a little bit too electronic, and I get that's kind of the theme of the game, but
Good.
yeah, doesn't really work. Like Fire Emblem's known for its great music, but the opening title sequence, not a fan of it. But this sounds much better.
Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
I don't know why he has the Smash Ball on instead of the meter. I think the meter's usually better.
See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance.
Oof. You're done!
There's another smash ball.
You're done!
Got it. Now.
Oh, wait, they do have the meter on, and the Smash Balls. No, I didn't notice that. Again, I find this Final Smash pretty disappointing, considering everything that they actually have in the game.
Whack. Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Yeah,
I was trying to
pretty
fight using
overpowered.
Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
He just memes throughout these entire streams. The
It can be
meme
fun to
streams.
play like this, especially in tag team. So I think it's a good idea to try imposing.
Yeah, it's getting
different types of
dangerously close to
strategies yourself.
35.
The
I
end.
guess we're not getting any more game modes or more characters. Maybe. Who knows, though. Oh, yeah. Now, this I'm actually interested
Now,
in.
about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a
choice.
lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added. This includes an
It's more than
arrangement
Square
of
Enix adds anyway.
Japanese and English.
Good to have the lyrics as
I
well.
hope you'll enjoy these
Like,
as well.
Bayonetta was really missing the lyrics in their Smash songs.
We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
I guess Bernadetta exists in some form in the game, even
So
if it's
this
not in
is
the
like
actual
a
stage itself. Oh well. Disappointing?
Also, there's a new
Yes.
classic mode,
Understandable?
a
Also
Heroic
yes.
Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
It's probably going to be a big
Now for the
Fire
Mii
Emblem
Fighter
meme.
costumes. Please take a look.
Okay, so we do get some extras. Oop, almost bumped my headphones there. I don't think anything can top the Sans meme. Sans was Pinnacle Me costume thing. Oh, I thought that was... That I don't know. I thought that was Assassin's Creed for a second there. Assassin's Creed is a good franchise. Assassin's Creed is a good franchise. Assassin's Creed is a good franchise. Ah. Now we're getting the Ubisoft thing. So, yeah. I guess I memed Ubisoft into the presentation. Hooray for that. Oh, we were just talking about Mega Man X earlier. What do you know? That was memed into existence as well, I suppose. Oh, that is adorable. That is genuinely adorable. What? Cuphead me costumes? Or is this a fighter? No. It's me costumes, yeah. Oh, and it includes music. That's awesome. I actually think that's better than Sans, to be honest. But that's just me. That's just me in this instance. That is nice. I will not lie. That is very nice. So at least some, I suppose, it's not really indie, it's sort of... Well, yeah, it is an indie game. I guess indie representation in Smash continues. Oh, 28th, that's not so far away either. Definitely purchase that pack, or at least individual.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume.
Love this track as well.
And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
I love how they're adding extra
It's
tracks
called
to
Floral
me
Fury,
costumes.
And it's the theme that plays
I
when fighting
really
characters
hope that they
from
add actual song packs as well. That would be pretty nice.
I hope you enjoy these as well.
Maybe that would be a good way to get Square Enix tracks in the game.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Ooh,
The color palette for Dark
nice.
Samus is pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
The Dark Samus one looks especially good. I'm definitely going to pick that one up. Oh yeah. Another character, please.
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The
One
lineup
more
of
fighter.
Hero, Banjo,
One more
Kazooie,
fighter,
Terry Bogard,
please.
and Byleth.
Please, no, yes, no.
More than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added.
Please.
But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on.
Come on.
There really were
One
a lot
more
of new
fighter.
mechanics
One
out
more
there.
fighter. One more fighter.
When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try
That's
to
what I love
offer
about
you a
Smash
whole
as
new
well.
style
I'm not the biggest Smash player, but they're all very authentic to their games.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Yes, 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 yes. What? 6 additional.
Not
Damn,
there was
boy!
more fighter than
It's
last time.
thick! Damn, boy!
For this reason,
It's a
we will be
thick
releasing
ass
the Super
boy!
Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available.
So yeah, and
for
second
pre-purchase
Fighters
for
Pass.
great
That's actually
prices.
pretty
Please keep
smart.
an eye out.
Definitely
And
pre-ordered.
now that it's official, we intend to move ahead with development. Of course, like last time, the contents will remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that,
Damn
you would
it.
understand why and purchase
30,
it.
no, not 30 more
Furthermore, the new
characters.
additions have already
There are
been
only
decided.
6 more characters. So
Even if I
there's
received
each
many
fighter
requests
pack. There's 1
regarding
pack,
potential
2 pack, 3
candidates on
pack.
Twitter,
So we've had
I'm
5
afraid it would be
packs
very
so
hard to
far,
consider
and there's another 6. So not 30 more characters. That would be completely
But
ridiculous.
I still hope you'll look forward to it. We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume. But this time, here's what we have.
Okay, what we got this time?
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword
Ooh,
Fighters.
that
With
is
Soldier
nice.
gear from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Almost looks
This
like a
will not be
Dalek
for
at this
sale
squished
individually,
proportions.
so
I know it
it
doesn't
will
look like a
require
Dalek in the
part of
original
Fighters
game, but
Pass Volume 2.
I guess I got Doctor Who on the brain. Ooh, what do we got here? Smash
It's
Run?
been reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest-selling fighting game in the world.
I wouldn't be surprised if it
Personally,
was.
I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Even now.
It seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total
Well
sales.
deserving. The amount of effort that went into this
However,
fucking
I'm
thing
not
is
sure
just
if this is accurate.
brilliant.
There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and
God
the
damn
25
it.
ports to other systems.
Yeah, it's
and I
like
don't know
Tetris
if
with the
that's
world
gonna count.
records. They count every
Also,
version
I
of
don't know if
Tetris
that
as
really
Tetris.
qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
You didn't
is
miss
number
much Transformers fan page. It's just me costumes and
one. Although, I
soundtracks.
still don't know if
and,
it can
6
really be
more
called
characters that
just
we're
a
getting.
fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something.
Good that
else
they're
entirely.
acknowledging it. Like, this probably the biggest crossover in history
Also,
if you really think about
I
it.
feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
Hopefully we can get Travis in the next
The
group.
first fighters
Or a
pass
Xenoblade
just
rep.
wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me. I plan
Take
to
a
keep
little
working
break,
hard,
though.
so
You
I
need
hope
it.
You can continue to support us. That's it. Thank you.
Damn it. No Smash Run, no second character. Oh well. I guess it works quite alright. Alright, let's switch the camera back over. And... yeah, so that was 3 houses. Yeah, that symbol he was doing, what was it, like that's 3 houses, I suppose. And people were thinking, oh, is it Kingdom Hearts 3? Nah, I was staring at you right in the face the whole time. I have to admit, I wasn't originally sold on Byleth because I thought, oh, another Swords character, and everyone's pretty much aware of that. But, yeah, as a Fire Emblem fan, I think they did it justice. Except, no Ignatz, no Bernadetta. A bit of a disappointment there. But aside from that, I reckon it was alright. And Garrick Mark was definitely done justice. And to hear, definitely the remixes we're going to get out of that game are, I think, worth it enough, just for the price you pay. Yeah, I think the Mii costumes, aside from the Cuphead Mii costume was great, but nothing will ever top the sheer hype that was Sans, just because of the memes of that whole thing. Really wish we'd had a full direct, though. That would have been lovely. I want more other games. I mean, I like Smash, but it's not my favourite game of all time, but, you know, I guess it'll get things done. Anyway, I think I've got some editing to do, so, I guess I'll catch you guys later. See you around. How do I turn this thing off? How do I turn this blaster thing off? Maybe if I just go